With mixed martial arts getting more popular by the minute, kids as young as 10 years old in Canada now have a chance to compete at a regulated amateur level.
I just love competing. It's something that a feeling that you don't get in other sport. It's just totally different.
I've been wanting to fight for a while now, and it's hard to find fights for my age. We finally found one that was good rules and really fun, so I had a good time, and it was definitely worth training for.
The Council of Amateur Sport Kickboxing, also known as CASC, has worked directly with the government to regulate amateur MMA, and they held their first sanctioned competition in Ontario at the Toronto Pro Super Show last weekend.
In the tatami version of the MMA, it's light control contact, and it's just grappling and submissions on the ground. Very safe, very regulated. The Council of Amateur Sport Kickboxing wanted to have a version of MMA that kids could join and participate in without the fear of getting injured and without the risk of injury.
As you can see behind me, the amateur MMA fighters have to wear a lot more protection than pro MMA fighters. There's the shin guards, the gloves have a lot more padding, but they're still open for grappling. And of course, there's headgear.
Kids could actually try and do MMA, not get hurt before they would step in and actually do full contact.
Don't get me wrong, I would rather go harder, but I do agree with the rules. They're a lot safer, and it does keep us from getting hurt at a young age because there's only a small window of opportunity with this sport, and you don't want to close that gap off too early.
Cody, this is his very first fight. And if it's another organization, he could have fought a guy that had 20 or 30 fights, and it could have been a very bad experience. It's a good experience. One guy's a little sad because he didn't quite win, but he's not hurt. He can get up and do stuff tomorrow.
With a set of strict rules in place now, including registration of clubs and athletes, medical exams, and equal matching of opponents, the underground world of amateur MMA will hopefully disappear.
And I think it's important for clubs and the industry to know that if we really want to have amateur MMA grow and be a starting point for the pros, we've really got to make sure that we stay with only sanctioned events.
And what about all the people that don't think kids should be fighting in MMA?
Before Cody got into this sport, he wasn't into any athletics at all. His attitude has changed, the discipline, the dedication that they have to put in to prepare for these fights. Even if he doesn't fight, or if he never fought again, he didn't want to, which I'm sure he will. But even if he didn't, the sport itself has changed him. It's turned him from a boy into a young man.
It was the best experience of my life for sure. I've been waiting a long time for this, and I'm really glad I got to come and do it, and I'm really glad I managed to pull off the win, and I'm real happy with it.
You can't beat a feeling like that. For more information, visit www.kickboxingcanada.org.